Greetings Godzilla fans, DJK here doing a figure review, a favorite of mine, the Bandai 6-inch Orga. Now I got this figure a few years ago as a gift, and honestly I've loved him ever since. The tag is really cool, as you can see. It's got a nice big picture of Orga, G17, that's what number he is in the line. It's either Toho Kaiju or Movie Monsters, I honestly don't remember, someone please correct me. Or I'll look it up after I make this video, either or will come first. So we've got some kanji in the front, can't read that. Let's take a look at the back. Got a nice picture of Godzilla on the back, looking good. More kanji I can't read, Godzilla 2000. On the inside, much of the same kanji you can't read. Super fun stuff. I really like Orga, he's cool, he's nice, he's a pretty soft vinyl. You can give him some squishies here and there, like that. It's got some really cool detail on it, right here with the blue and whatnot. Each like little fold, and even the rib cage here. It just got a lot of detail around the skin, and I think it's really cool. One thing that's kind of a bummer about this figure that I don't really like is that on the side here it has this seam where it looks like two parts of the mold were glued together to make the entire figure. It's kind of a weird design choice. I don't really understand why they would make it like that, but I'm sure there was some reason as to why they decided to do that. Orga has a few points of articulation on its body. The arms both move side to side like this. Ooh, ah. And the legs go all the way around, just about, but his arms get in the way. Got no tail action. Oh, we do have tail action, I forgot. Okay, I lied, we have tail action. Cool, you can get a 360 out of the tail. I've heard that the wrists here have a glue seal which could be broken, which makes the wrists have a little more rotation, or they kind of come out in a weird way. I have a broken mine and I don't plan on it, so I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that to be true, so I don't know. The paint job on the figure is pretty nice. It's pretty overall consistent, and here you have the blue where he starts to, which happens in the movie when he starts to like absorb Godzilla, he starts to turn that color. He's got some nice white paint on his rib cage there and his belly. Overall gray for the body, nice silver on the claws and toenails. And on the back, he's got the dorsal stripe here, a nice silver down the back, some dark gray and some black here, some nice shading, as well as here and there. Really cool figure overall. Now let's compare him to his opponent from the film. We have Godzilla 2000, and this one is the Movie Monster EX version, which I just got recently. He's a cool figure. I guess it's like a re-release or a repaint of the G16, which is the one before him in the line, so they look pretty similar to me. And as you can see, they're pretty evenly scaled together. Orga's just a little bit bigger like he is in the movies, but I just feel like Orga's head should just be a little bit higher than the than Godzilla 2000. I even think that this Movie Monster EX Godzilla 2000 is smaller than the original. And I say that because, well, you know what? I'll get into that, and when I review that figure, I'll just get into it later, you'll see. All in all, Orga's a great figure to have in your collection, in my opinion. He's a great representation of the suit from Godzilla 2000. I really like the character Orga, even though he's, he doesn't have the biggest role in the film. I think he's a really cool monster, and I'm happy to have him as a part of my collection. You could probably pick him up for not too expensive. I'd say probably between 60 and 80 maybe. I think he's getting rarer and rarer, I hear, these days, but I have him, so I haven't really been keeping my eye on him. So who knows, probably 60 without tag, $80 I'd say with tag. Maybe you could find it cheaper if you're lucky, who knows. I got this as a gift like I said earlier, so I honestly don't know how much was paid for this figure when I got it. And at that time it was about maybe 4 or 5 years ago I got that figure, maybe even longer, I don't remember. My final rating on this figure review is 4 flying Orga turds out of 5. Stick around for the next one. DJK